Few years ago, as a kid, I could never stay consistent with one particular goal. I was a multi-passionate boy and I could never stick to something for a long time. So I started researching about consistency. I read books, I listened to audiobooks, podcasts, and I've implemented 3 tiny habits that truly change the game of consistency. And in the end, I have a bonus for you, so make sure to stick till the end. So what's the first thing you do in your day? Like the very first thing. You wake up, right? So whatever you do as soon as you wake up affects your entire day. So let's start fixing that first. And I follow a 3-step morning routine that helps me set my day. And this isn't random. This is backed by Dr. Andrew Huberman, and he's a neuroscientist from Stanford University. And if you want to check more of his podcasts or audiobooks, you can go here. It's called Huberman's Lab, and it's very useful and it has been very valuable. I usually listen to it on my commute to my college. My first step in the morning routine is as soon as I wake up, I go out near the balcony. So this is the door and there's a small balcony out there, and I look at the sky. Now what this does is it ensures that there's light entering my eyes. And it's sunlight, not just a random tube light or a key light. Now when sunlight enters your eyes, it releases cortisol. And cortisol is responsible for alertness and wakefulness, and it is what tells your body that it's morning and you have to wake up. The next thing I do is some kind of movement. You can do yoga. If you're going to gym, that's perfect. Or even as simple as brushing your teeth. That's also considered as movement because your hands are moving. Now what this does is kind of like warm up to your brain, because a small amount of movement, you're looking at the light, you're just telling your body that it's morning and you have to go. Now after I do some kind of movement, brushing my teeth or yoga or exercise, push-ups, anything, I go take a cold shower. Now cold showers are very uncomfortable, and this is exactly why it works. It keeps your brain alert, it keeps your brain active, and it gets you ready for the day. And I know that these habits may sound very silly and small and it feels like it doesn't make a difference at all. But trust me, if you do this every morning, you can physically and mentally see the difference. Now let's recap the morning routine. Wake up, go outside, look at the sky. You don't have to stare into the sun, but you just have to go outside, let sunlight enter your body. And even if it's cloudy, it's totally fine, it still works. Second is movement. Go for a walk just for 2 minutes, or you can do 10 push-ups wherever you are, or you can just brush your teeth. Any kind of movement works. Third is take a cold shower. This spikes up your brain's activity. You're going to feel very uncomfortable while you're doing it, but as soon as you finish, you're going to feel so much better. And here's the thing, even if you have the most perfect morning routine and you neglect this next habit, you're most likely to quit. Which brings us to our next habit. Small choices, big impact. I found this interesting formula from the book The Compound Effect, and I'll show it to you. This book is entirely about consistency and why it matters, and I've made a detailed video on this book. You can watch this later after watching this video. And the formula goes: small smart choices plus consistency plus time is equal to radical difference. Essentially what that means is you don't have to do a lot of things to make a radical difference. You don't have to do 50 push-ups per day. You don't have to read an entire book a day. You just have to start with small, smart choices and be consistent with that over time, and that's going to make a radical difference. So let's say you want to get into shape. Start with doing 1 to 5 push-ups per day. Don't directly jump into 10, 20, 30. If you want to make a habit of reading, then start with 1 to 2 pages per day. And that's exactly what I did. Before, I could never even imagine reading an entire book, reading even a single page of a book. And now I've read all of these books that you can see, and that's exactly how I started. Start simple, start small. 1 to 2 pages, and I did it consistently for months. So in whichever field you want to grow in, break it into small, smart choices and do it consistently for a long time. And that's exactly what's going to make a radical difference. Let's move on to habit number 3. Track your progress. As Darren Hardy from the book The Compound Effect said, you cannot improve what you don't measure. So whatever you do throughout a day, take a book and write down every single thing you did, every single thing you wanted to do and you couldn't do because of some reasons. You can also list down why you couldn't do it so that you can fix it the next day. But whatever you do, track everything. That's the only way you can measure. But to make things easier for you, I've made a separate detailed video where I'll be talking about how I manage my days, how I track my habits, how I track my goals, how I measure them, how I fix them. And it's completely for free. I'll give you the entire Notion template that I use, and you can click that I button and watch the entire video after you finish this video. And here's a bonus point for you. Momentum is your best friend. Once you've been consistent for 5 days, make it 6. Once you've been consistent for 30 days, make it 31. What happens when you stay consistent is you build momentum. And as soon as you stop doing that habit, even for a day, you're going to break momentum. And I have a very interesting analogy for you. You know the measuring tape that when you pull and leave, it just retracts back? There's some kind of mechanism that pulls the tape back. So imagine you keep that on one side and you place a rock over it and it's firm. You cannot move that. And then you pull the measuring tape and then you go to an other end and you're standing on the other end to measure that particular distance. Now that is where you reached with your previous task or goal with which you have been consistent for weeks or days or whatever it might be. Now if you change your goal or if you stop doing that habit which you've been doing consistently, imagine this. You're holding the measuring tape, right? Now what happens if it slips from your hand? The tape will be retracted all the way back to where you first started. That's momentum. You killed momentum. Now even after a day later, if you chose to resume and go back to your old habit, it's not going to work. That tape is gone, it's retracted. You have to start from scratch. You have to start from square one. So whatever you're doing with any goal, with any task, just keep doing it. You keep pulling the tape, you keep measuring that distance, you keep building momentum, and that's the most important thing. Because once the tape is retracted, it is 10 times harder to restart everything and go all over again. So use momentum to your advantage to grow exponentially. Consistency isn't about taking huge steps or doing a lot of things in a day. It's about tiny habits repeated over time until they feel automatic. So start your day with the morning routine. Make small, smart choices, track every single one of them, and trust me, this is game changing. And I've also made a separate video on this book, The Compound Effect, and it contains more valuable lessons, more insights, more details on how consistency works and how you can use it to your advantage. So watch this video. I'll be talking about the entire book and very valuable lessons and free resources that I'm giving out to you. So make sure you watch that. And until then, I'll see you in the next one.